What if your daily cup of coffee, the thing you think gives you energy, is actually the very thing holding you back from feeling truly alive? Let's talk about coffee. That hot, rich, comforting ritual that so many of us rely on to get going in the morning, to survive the afternoon slump, or to push through late night work. But have you ever wondered what would happen if you just stopped drinking it? Not forever, just for 7 days. No espresso shots, no cold brew, no lattes, nothing. Just water, tea, or whatever else gets you through the day. But no caffeine from coffee. It might sound impossible or unnecessary, but what happens inside your body during those 7 days might shock you. In fact, taking a break from coffee might reveal things about your health, your energy, your sleep, and your stress levels that no blood test ever could. Ready? Let's dive into exactly what unfolds day by day when you hit pause on coffee. Day one, the crash. The first day without coffee is often the hardest. You wake up expecting that familiar jolt of focus, and it's not there. Instead, you feel sluggish, groggy, maybe even a little irritable. That's not a coincidence. It's withdrawal. Caffeine is a psychoactive drug, and when you remove it, your brain rebels. You may get a pounding headache. You might feel like you're wading through mental molasses. Your body is craving stimulation, and you're not giving it what it wants. Hydration helps. A brisk walk helps. But nothing replaces that first jolt, and your body knows it. Day two, the fog. Day two is where your willpower gets tested. The mental fog might be even thicker. You might yawn through meetings, find yourself rereading the same sentence over and over. Your mood could be all over the place. Some people feel sad or anxious. Others feel like their motivation is gone. Why? Because caffeine artificially boosts dopamine and adrenaline. And without it, your brain's feel-good chemicals take a dip. This is your brain recalibrating. It's messy, but it's necessary. Day three, the shift. Around day three, something interesting happens. The withdrawal symptoms start to soften. Your energy isn't back to normal yet, but you might notice fewer headaches. Your sleep, if it was disrupted by caffeine, might start to improve. Your body is beginning to reset its circadian rhythm. The adenosine receptors in your brain, the ones that caffeine blocks, are now working properly. Translation: your brain and body are communicating the way they were meant to. Day four, the clarity. This is the day many people describe as a breakthrough. You might wake up feeling refreshed without needing an alarm. Your mood is steadier, that jittery anxiety gone. Your digestion might be calmer. Coffee is acidic, and for some it irritates the stomach or triggers reflux. Without it, your gut gets a break. You might even notice your skin looking more hydrated or clearer, and that's because coffee is a diuretic. Without it, your body holds onto more fluids, and that can show up in your skin. Day five, the balance. By now, your blood sugar levels may have become more stable. Coffee, especially with sugar or creamer, can spike insulin and then crash it later. Without that roller coaster, your energy feels more even. You're not relying on an external stimulant to get through the day. You're tapping into your body's natural rhythm. You might even feel more hunger cues returning, more natural appetite regulation, because your hormones are balancing out. Day six, the power return. You might feel stronger physically and mentally. Your workouts might feel more efficient, or you might be sleeping deeper. That underlying anxiety that used to hum in the background, it's fading. That post-lunch crash, barely there. You're starting to realize that what you thought was normal energy was actually a dependency. And now you're starting to feel your own baseline, your real energy. Day 7, the awareness. This is the day of clarity. You're on the other side now. Maybe you still miss the taste or the ritual of coffee, but you've proven to yourself that you don't need it. You've broken the dependency. Your sleep is better. Your energy is stable. Your mood is grounded. And most importantly, you've regained control. You can still enjoy coffee, but now it's a conscious choice, not a crutch. Let's go deeper. Here are some things people rarely talk about when it comes to caffeine. Caffeine spikes cortisol. That means stress, especially if you're drinking coffee on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. It sends your body into fight or flight mode, even if there's no threat. Over time, this wears down your adrenal glands and leaves you more tired, not less. Caffeine can mess with your hormones. For women especially, caffeine may disrupt estrogen balance. For men, it can raise cortisol while lowering testosterone if consumed in excess. Giving your endocrine system a break can help you rebalance naturally. Caffeine affects nutrient absorption. It interferes with how your body absorbs magnesium, iron, B vitamins, all essential for mood, focus, and energy. Taking a break lets your body restore its reserves. It trains your brain to need stimulation. Caffeine doesn't give you real energy. It masks fatigue. It tells your brain to ignore the need for rest and pushes it to keep going. Over time, that creates burnout, anxiety, and insomnia. So what can you drink instead? Herbal teas like ginger, rooibos, or tulsi give you a comforting warm beverage without the crash. You can also experiment with adaptogens like ashwagandha or maca for energy support without stimulation. Here's the truth. Coffee isn't the enemy, but your relationship with it might be toxic. If you can't go a day without it, that's a red flag. Taking a break gives you the data, shows you what your body's really like without the noise. And once you see the truth, it's hard to go back. So here's your challenge. Try 7 days, just 1 week, no pressure, no guilt, just curiosity. What happens when you remove the thing you think you need most? You just might discover that you're stronger, calmer, and more energized than ever, naturally. But before we wrap up, let's talk about what happens after the 7 days. Because here's the twist. Most people who make it through the first week without coffee don't just go back to their old habits. They've seen what life feels like with stable energy, deeper sleep, and a calmer mind. And they want more of that. If you continue for 14 days, your gut microbiome continues to improve. Inflammation may reduce. Your focus and memory could sharpen even more. By day 21, your adrenal system starts to stabilize, meaning your body doesn't crash at the end of the day. Your natural cortisol rhythm aligns better with daylight, helping you fall asleep earlier and wake up feeling genuinely refreshed. After 30 days, many people say their cravings for caffeine, sugar, even salty snacks are significantly reduced. And that brain fog they thought was just normal, gone. Here's something powerful to think about. Coffee isn't just a drink. It's a ritual. It's emotion. It's routine. So when you pause it, you're not just taking away caffeine. You're reclaiming your power. You're choosing presence over autopilot, clarity over compulsion. So ask yourself this: who are you without coffee? And who could you become without needing it? If this video opened your eyes or inspired you to take the 7-day challenge, do me a favor. Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe for more real science-backed health content. Your support helps us keep making videos that truly matter. See you in the next one.